How's it going, everybody? Blake here. This is Rambling Movie Takes, coming at you with a review for Masters of the Universe Revelations, currently streaming on Netflix. Alright, so here's the thing with Masters of the Universe Revelations. Alright, I was looking forward to this. I had been really highly anticipating this series. I was like, finally, after like 20 years, finally something Masters of the Universe related. Finally. And look, guys, I'm disappointed with what we got. I am not happy with this series at all. I'm not happy with Kevin Smith, who created it, who wrote this series, who developed it. Look, he can kiss. He can eat all this ass, man. He can, man. He can have all of them. That's a big ass. All right. Look, this guy, I lost a lot of respect for Kevin Smith. I did. I lost a lot of respect for him. Look, I don't want to spoil anybody just yet, but I am going to talk spoilers. I'll let you know when. Look, this series has a lot going for it. There is a lot going for it. Looks great. The animation, fantastic. The music, fantastic. The voice acting, fantastic. Alright? The story is where this series falls apart. You took away I'm getting into spoilers. I don't want to spoil you just yet. But they took away a key aspect of what makes this IP work. Why people love this universe. Now, I'm going to get into spoilers because I want to talk spoilers, but just know I did not like it. There's that. Now I'm about to explain why I didn't like it. So in the very first episode, He-Man gets killed. Well, He-Man and Skeletor die. He-Man goes out saving Eternia. Skeletor goes out trying to stop him from saving Eternia. He-Man goes out like a hero. Skeletor goes out like a chump. As it should be. But, look, I can appreciate, to a certain extent, that Kevin Smith wanted to write He-Man as being this hero for Eternia. Like, he died saving Eternia. At least he gave him a hero's death. Alright? I can give him that. He shouldn't have killed him, though. That's the thing. You don't kill He-Man. He is what makes this IP work. Alright? He-Man is Masters of the Universe. I know some people... Sorry, my hand's getting tired. I know some people think that there's more to He-Man than Masters of the Universe. Yeah. But He-Man is what makes it work. Without He-Man, this property, this franchise, it doesn't work. And it's not going to work. You will lose a lot of fans. You'll be able to keep some of your some of the people that love it, because there are people that love it. And look, if you're not beholden to He-Man, I can see why you would love it. If you don't really see He-Man as being like the center of this franchise, then you will probably be cool with it. And I understand that. And look, that is your right. I am glad that you enjoyed it. But you know what? I am one of the many, and I believe the vocal majority of fans that fucking hate it. And that's just it. Now, this series goes on, and it becomes like the Teela series. Like, the whole story is focused on Teela. Who cares about Teela? Look, she's a great supporting character. But they're going to make her like the main character? Why? We know why. I don't need to get into it. I'm not going to get into it because I don't go there on this channel. But we all know why. We all know. So, my hand's getting tired again. But it's just annoying. It is so aggravating. Like, why? Why go there? Why do us fans like that have, been here for so long? Have they learned nothing from Star Wars? You don't cater to a certain sect of the fandom without turning off the other sect of the fandom. You don't cater to anybody. You do what has always worked for this IP, for this franchise. You do what's always worked for it. You expand on it. And just that's all you do. Like, I understand you have to evolve the IP. I get it. You have to evolve these characters. I get that. And I mean, but you didn't have to kill off He-Man. All right, and then it gets worse, all right? Because in the final episode, after they reconstructed, oh man, after they reconstructed the sword, I'm really showing myself because I can't even remember the name of the sword. I suck. Anyways, the Sword of Power or something like that. I lost credibility. Anyways, so once that was reconstructed, they go to this paradise that's, I guess, like heaven. They run into He-Man again. He's alive. I mean, he's dead, but he's alive. And He-Man ends up going back to Eternia. And you think, okay, everything's great. Everything's awesome. He's going back. He's going to be He-Man again. We're where we should be. The last last 3 episodes have been really bad, but we're going to get what we wanted. Well, as he goes to call down the power of Grayskull and say, I got the power, but, blood comes out of his mouth, gets stabbed in the back by Skeletor. Left for dead. Skeletor takes the power sword. And he conjures the power of Grayskull. Now Skeletor has the power. Man, I'm telling you. I am not happy right now, man. I am not happy. Now, I don't believe that Prince Adam is dead. I don't believe he's dead. I think he's going to come back. I think the voice actor already said that he's just severely injured. He'll be back for part 2 of this series, but he ain't going to be He-Man. Let's all face it. Like, I'll just put it right here on video. If I look like a jackass later, so be it. He ain't going to be He-Man. We might see him, become He-Man for a little while, but then there's going to be, a passing of the torch to freaking Teela, because Kevin Smith thinks that the majority of the fans give a rat's ass about Teela. Well, we don't. We don't. All you did was just piss us off with this shit, because we want He-Man. That is, look, this is what these mother lovers in Hollywood need to understand. All right? When it comes to nostalgic or older IPs from the 80s, 90s, whatever, 70s, if they were popular in their day and you had a bunch of kids that grew up on it, nostalgia is what sells with these IPs. Nostalgia. That is what sells. Don't reinvent the wheel. Don't fix what wasn't broken. Give us what we want to see. We want what we expect. We don't want you to subvert our expectations. We don't care if we can call what's going to happen a mile away. We don't want to be surprised like that. Not really. Not to that degree. We just want that nostalgia. Because that's why we watch this stuff. We want to be taken back to simpler times, to our childhood, you know? To a time before, you know, political wokeness and all that bull crap. That's my thoughts. You know, like I said, there are things that I liked. Beautiful visuals, animated. The animation's great. It looks very nice. Sounds very good. Voice acting, great. But without the story, it's not going to work. A series, a movie does not work if the story sucks. And the story sucks because I don't care about these characters as much as I care about He-Man. And I think a lot of you that are watching will agree with me. A lot of you that are watching are not going to agree with me. And that's okay. You are entitled to your opinion. I'm glad you have something that you love, but it came at a price. It came at a price of this franchise losing a good chunk of its fandom. A lot. I would say probably more than half. Way more than half. And I want to bring this up real quick. I've seen where people are bitching about review bombing. People just bringing down the rating on Rotten Tomatoes and all that. People just don't like it. Review bombing is not a real thing. People just don't like it. And they're being vocal. They're being very vocal. Like, yeah, I'm sure you have a lot of people that are probably making multiple accounts and stuff because they don't have anything better to do. But you don't get to that low of a rating if there aren't a lot of people that hate your product and want to be vocal about it. Just saying. But anyways, that's all I got. Hope you like this video. A lot of you probably going to tell me to go, you know, screw myself. But whatever, dude. You know, whatever. If you like this video, do like, share, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Y'all have a good one.